What's up, guys? Good to see you here again. All right, so if you're over on our Instagram channel, I did something kind of new this time and made a little promo or like suspense video that you're gonna have to head over to the live in order to see what happened when I poked my finger with a bunch of ants. I didn't know what was going to happen, but we got the video right here. I am going to pull it up for you guys. Here we go. Ready for this? It's coming. Right here. I don't know why it didn't come before. All right, here I go. Nothing. Huh. Huh. Guys, tonight I discovered that I have a superpower. Look at this. Like little.
You just have to leave it there, dude.
First of all, I accidentally spray painted my hand.
Leave it there. Your hand.
Second of all, I'm impervious to
It
ants.
feels so weird. Leave it right here. Let me do it. Let me do it. Right here.
They're not doing anything.
Right here, right here, right here, right here.
Literally nothing.
No, right here.
Ah! She's holding it down. I don't want to crawl on my finger. Nothing. Guys, look at that. I think I'm impervious to ants.
Oh, go under my head. Look.
Listen, no, they did not bite me at all. Nothing. I thought for sure that I had Yana with the water ready because I thought I was going to stick my finger down. In Florida, in Texas, in Tennessee, they have these things called fire ants, and fire ants will light you on fire. Okay, not literally, but like, you know, they smell fear and they will run up your arm and just like annihilate you. True story, really quickly, one of my most traumatic childhood memories was we were at a fireworks show with my parents, and I stepped out of the car to urinate outside. And I was just like a little kid, like 5 years old or something. And all of a sudden, something started burning on my legs. And I have my mom and dad turn on the lights inside the car, and my legs are covered in fire ants. I got bitten so many times, hundreds of times. I got a fever in my body. What they ended up doing, I might have been younger than 5 because I fit inside of a sink. And they filled the sink that we had with ice and water, and I had to like ice my legs because the swelling was so bad. All right, so I'm pretty sure that gave me superpowers. I'm like Ant-Man now, and I can do this. But hey, thank you guys so much for joining me here tonight for this service. We have Ellie coming in for worship tonight, and I'm gonna ring her in over on the Skype channel. She'll join for worship here. Here we go. Hey, Ellie, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing well. I'm excited for worship tonight.
Me too.
Hey, let me pray for us and then we'll get started. Jesus, thank you so much for this weekend. God, the message that you gave Pastor Arlie this morning, it was something that I definitely needed. And God, tonight as we're focusing on rest, I pray that we would find our rest in you. We love you. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, Ellie, take it away.
Enter this place before, moved by the sound of his voice. Seas that are shaken and stirred, keep me calm and broken from my regard. Through it all, my eyes are open. Through it all, it is love. Through it all, is well with me. Far be it from me to not believe, even when my eyes can't see, that this mountain that's in front of me will be thrown into the midst of the sea. Through it all, my eyes are through it all, it is well. Through it all, my eyes are it is well. It is well. So let go, my soul, and trust in Him. Ways and winds still know His name. So let go, my soul, and trust in Him. Ways and winds still know His name. Waves and winds still know His name. It is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. Through it all, my eyes are through it all, it is well. Through it all, my eyes are it is well with me.
Ellie, thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great night.
Hey, you too. We'll see you. All right. So, man, that is an incredibly powerful song. I don't know if you know the original backstory behind the original hymn, It Is Well, but it's pretty powerful. This guy, he was going to move overseas with his family, and he sent his wife and his children ahead of him, and he basically gets on a ship and starts going and receives word somehow that his family and his wife had passed away in a shipwreck. And as he is on a ship himself and traveling over those same waters to where he was going, the captain came in and said, "This is where your family was lost." And in that time is when he is writing the original hymn. And so we're going to talk about, we're starting this new series inside of Core 52 that's all about greatness and how to find greatness in rest is what we're going to talk about this week. And so here is the intro video for the series so far.
It is great to spend time with you, Dan and Dana. Just for those who are jumping in on this and getting to listen in, it's my privilege to be with you. Now, Dan, you are the head wrestling coach at Bucknell University, right over in Lewisburg, PA. And Dana, you are also a coach of 3 growing boys, all athletes. So coaching is just a part of life for both of you. From a coaching standpoint, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Is it difficult for athletes or coaches to rest?
I would say yes. Coaches, athletes in general, they're wired one way, and that's go, go, go. We feel like the athlete feels like the coach feels like the more you do, the better you'll be. The more you show up, the longer you stay at practice, the harder you go, the better you'll be. And without the thought really of what is rest and recovery and what does that mean to a lot of athletes, especially when you get them in college initially, it's a foreign concept to them as far as you're asking me to take a day or 2 off, you're asking me to rest and recover. And it can be a challenge, but I think there's a lot of reward in rest. You got the glory of the grind, and a lot of people take pride in the grind of the training, right? And what goes into training, but there's a lot of reward in the rest.
So I'd love to hear both of your thoughts on this. Why is rest and recovery so valuable?
I think it helps you for optimal performance. It keeps you as healthy as you can be at the right time of the year. When you go through a Division I wrestling season, you're going through 6 months of grind. So you're banged up, you're dinged up, you're not going to be 100%. So anything you can do and take control of to get your legs back under you, to get your legs rested, to get as recovered as you can, get your self feeling as good as you can, it's just going to give you the best chance to reach your peak performance and reach your goals.
As a former athletic trainer and as, a wife of a Division I coach and a mother of 3 young athletes, I would say that the rest is huge as far as injury prevention goes. Your body needs that time to recover, to rest in order to practice and perform at the level you need it to be. Injuries occur when you're tired, when you're fatigued, when you're not able to put yourself in the right positions. And that comes from that rest.
It's so fascinating to me, to listen to that, just because thinking about how if an athlete is not rested, they are more likely to injure themselves, which will in turn require more rest to recover from that.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. And they're not going to get as much out of the workout either. I think when an athlete is rested, they're feeling their best, right? They're coming into practice most likely in a better mood. They have more their energy levels are much higher. They're going to have a more productive practice. You want guys during parts of the year to train in a fatigued state, to get out of their comfort zone and to get uncomfortable. So we have to read that as a coach, when to push them to grow that mental fortitude and when to pull back and pull those reins back and say, all right, let's pull back and get some rest here.
So what would you say in a coaching or Dana in a training standpoint, what would you say to athletes that need to learn how to rest better? How do you help someone who needs to take rest?
Listen to your mom.
I think athletes don't necessarily know when to rest, but that's where a schedule and a plan comes into place from their coach or their parent or whoever is, in charge or kind of guiding them, because you don't want to wait till it's too late. You don't want to wait until you're resting because you have to. You want to rest beforehand, before the injury occurs, before you're too tired, before anything happens. You need to, I think that's just part of having a plan, having a schedule. I know with Dan, his during the season, even during the off season, they have a plan, they have a schedule. They have a rest day, they have it factored in. Everybody knows they're going to go hard this many days and then they're going to rest. And it's having a plan in place.
Yeah. So to really desire to be at your best, that's really going to influence the degree to which you're ready and willing to kind of, like you said, relinquish control and rest for a bit as needed based upon a schedule before it's too late and you miss out on those opportunities.
Sure. What are you willing to give up? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to surrender for greatness?
All right. So awesome intro video. Tonight's message is one that is convicting for me because this is one of my areas of weakness. I'm not good at intentionally allowing a time of rest. I am a personality that is very go 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 go. I've told people all the time, like, if I could take a pill that made my body not need rest at all, to where I didn't sleep at all, I would totally take it. And that's not necessarily a good thing, right? Because that's not the way that God has designed us. He has designed us for a time of rest. When we hear Jesus talking in Mark, Jesus said in Mark 6:31a, let's go off by ourselves to find a quiet place to rest a while. And in fact, when you look at science, rest is really important. There are these things in our bodies. I've been reading a book called, let me find out. It's about sleep, because I already knew that rest was one of my issues. And it is called Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker. Really interesting book. And inside of it, one of the things that he says, and that book is totally not from a Christian background or anything. It's totally secular. But what he says inside of there is that when you get less than 6 hours of sleep per night, there are these things in our body that are called killer T cells, okay, or cytotoxic T cells. And a T cell, its purpose is to find and destroy infected cells that have been turned into virus-making factories. And in order to do this, in order to tell the difference between the infected cells and the healthy cells, there is these special molecules called antigens, and killer T cells are able to find cells with viruses and not destroy them, right? Or no, excuse me, and destroy them and not destroy the ones that are not infected or anything like that. So when we sleep less than 6 hours per night, our killer T cells in our bodies are reduced by like 70%. That's like mind-blowing to me. But it totally makes sense, because there are so many times in my life where I can link up getting sick right after pulling an all-nighter, or right after getting way less rest than I was supposed to, especially when I do it for like a couple days on end. It's not good for our bodies because our bodies weren't made for that. I mean, we can see God exemplifying rest at the very beginning of creation, right? And we are made in his image, and some of the commandments that he gives to us is to obey these Sabbath times, these rest times. And I think that's going to put us in the place where we're the healthiest mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually as well. One of the cool things that they do at Christ Wesleyan is they encourage us to take a half a day once a month. So it's not once a week or anything like that, but we take a full half day out of our schedule and we go find rest with God. We get out of the normal. We maybe go, I mean, it varies from person to person, but what it is. But you can go take your Bible and go out to the reservoir or something like that and chill out over by there in nature and just experience some rest. But I've been hearing a lot more about rest recently, especially as I've been looking into it. I don't know if any of you guys know this or follow this kind of stuff, but there is a guy, he's in Game of Thrones. I don't watch Game of Thrones, so I don't know anything about him. But his name is Hafthor Bjornsson. I don't know how to say his last name. It's Bjornsson. He recently broke the deadlifting world record at his gym in Iceland. He lifted 501 kilograms. Okay, that's 1,104 pounds he deadlifted. Okay, and this guy is huge. He's like 6'9". I mean, just this massive dude. And the guy who previously held the record, his name is Eddie Hall. Okay, that's a much easier name to remember and pronounce. And when Hafthor breaks this world record. Eddie posts a video. Okay, now I had to like severely edit this video because A, I don't want to get copyright stricken. B, he drops a lot of F-bombs, but I want you guys to hear one little segment of what he says that doesn't have any foul language in it. So watch this video real quick and then we'll come back in.
Well, what can I say? Well done to Half Orber Johnson today for lifting 501 kilos in his home gym. Genuinely, that's got my respect. From me to you four, big well done. I know what it takes. I still stand by what I say, whereas I think this should be done in a proper competition. Get rid of all that negativity. Prove everybody wrong. I see this here we've got going on. It's nothing to do with head. You think you should have won that year. And what I'm going to do with this fight for, I don't care if you're 6'9". I don't care if you're a natural giant. I don't care. Like I did with the World's Strongest Man, I'm going to train the hardest, eat the hardest, sleep the hardest, and recover the hardest.
Okay, that's the part I wanted you... Oh. I messed myself up. That's the part I wanted you guys to hear, was that he's going to eat the hardest, sleep the hardest, and recover the hardest, right? That sleep is like a vital part of this guy's training protocol in order to build his muscles to be the strongest man in the world. That's how important rest is. That this guy, you know, that he takes it so seriously, and that's what he attributes to being part of the keys to his success. But a lack of rest can do a bunch of different damage. We already talked about the killer T cells. It also increases stress. It impacts our emotional system, right? Depression can rise as our sleep habits get worse and worse. Our ability to rest gets worse and worse. And it creates this really out of balance feeling. When you do get enough rest, your creativity increases, your productivity increases, your focus increases, your memory increases. There's some guys that are online and they do a bunch of different science videos. They did a study where they stayed up for 30 hours and took cognitive tests and stuff like that. And not only is it equivalent of being like severely intoxicated or something like that, but also your brain loses a large function to be able to even develop new memories, which is crazy. But good rest, it recharges our batteries, it refreshes our minds and our hearts, and it also helps us guard against sin. When you are not well rested, when you're stressed out and you're anxious, and we're going to get into this a little bit more in our series called You Can Change on Wednesday. So if you're not a part of that on Wednesdays, I'd make it a point to come because it's going to be really great. But when we're tired, we're much more apt to fall into sin temptation. And so when we're talking about rest in our lives, we want to be able to experience physical rest. We also want to be able to experience, situational rest, relational rest, right? When you're in a situation where you're anxious, right? Where you're uncomfortable, where like you're having this conflict with this other person, it's kind of just simmering beneath the surface. It's impossible just to rest and to let your guard down, right? When you're carrying heavy burdens, when you're wrestling with unmet expectations, all of those kind of things, it just makes it impossible to fully rest. Jesus in Matthew 11:28-29 says, "Come to me, all of you who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you. Let me teach you, because I am humble and gentle at heart, and you will find rest for your souls. Now, I don't know if you guys know what a yoke is, but a yoke is this wooden piece that goes over the back of two ox, okay, or two oxen, and I've got a picture of one. That way I can show you. It's coming up right here. Sorry, it's going to take a second to grab it. Okay. Here's the picture right here. Oh, there you go. You can see that. So this right here is a yoke. It is the thing that goes over the two oxen right there. And so when Jesus is speaking inside of this verse, he is saying, take my yoke upon you. Let me teach you, because I am humble and gentle in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. And so when you have a yoke and you're yoked, two oxen are yoked together, they are sharing the burden, right? If you don't have two ox that are equally empowered, they're not going to share the burden very well. One's going to work really hard, one's going to overwork, and the other one's it's going to be mismatched, right? One is going to tire himself out because he's pushing everything, while the other guy is not pushing as hard because he is not equally yoked with the other. And there's going to be kind of this, not healthy situation here. But when Jesus is talking about that, he kind of flips it upside down. He says, take my yoke upon you. Let me teach you, because I'm humble and gentle at heart, and you will find rest for your souls. When you come and you share your burden with Jesus, his yoke is not heavy, right? It is light. So you yoke your burdens, your weariness on him, and then he takes the load as you guys walk together inside of the yoke. And so one of the things that we want to do is learn how to turn those burdens over to Jesus, to be yoked with him inside of that way. And so we're gonna break into our Zoom meet right now, and just kind of talk about this some more, unpack some questions together. I would encourage you. It's open for middle school. It's open for high school. It's open for our leaders, for all of us. But I'd love to have you come in and join us. I'm going to paste the invitation inside of our YouTube chat. It should be inside of your emails if you got the email, but we'll go ahead and pop it over. Oop, I got to switch accounts here. 1 second. Oh, there are way too many. There we go. There is the link. With the fans were upset with the end of the show. Yeah. Literally don't know anything about about Game of Thrones. All right. So join me over on our Zoom channel. I've got to let some people in. Got Tyler York, Christopher Reed. What's up? All right. Chris is back at church right now. All right. Okay, I'm going to try and screen share over here. And it's going to be...
Oh, hey, your microphone didn't go weird this week.
Who's that, me?
Yeah.
Where is it? Nowhere to go. What the hey?
All right. What's up, everybody? Hey! Jonathan Klein.
Mia, we can't hear you.
Hey, does anyone know who Peck RRK is? Because I didn't think about it and then I let them in, but I don't know who that is.
What the hey?
Hey, Peck, who are you?
Chris, I like your photo.
Thanks.
You're finally in the ether.
A picture as...
Hey, Peck, who are you?
Oh, it's under this PC.
Peckkirk? Hey, Peckkirk, who are you?
Where's this PC? There we go. Now what? Ah, it's not on here.
Tyler, are you wearing a Hawaiian leg?
I just want to make sure that that we got someone who's supposed to be here.
Save picture as... Pictures.
Yes, boys and girls.
Save.
In case you're wondering, my green screen that I picked today is Lisa Frank.
Pictures. Oh, that's... Oh, there we go.
Still not great quality.
Yeah.
Oh, leave me alone. I'm in Hawaii.
That's why you're wearing that.
On top of the water.
Apparently, Tyler died and his ghost went to Oahu. He's haunting the beach.
I'm feeling beachy.
You see, mine's actually slightly
Or
believable.
this, right?
Tyler, you can just do what I did, and I'm wearing a green shirt. So all the image that I picked is just attracted to this, and it ignores all this.
I don't think I have green shirts.
You don't have one green shirt. You are what, 17 years old? You don't have one green
Does
shirt?
Turquoise count?
You could try. It's really up to the... Wow, Dan.
Dan.
It's not even,
I was like, hey, that guy looks familiar.
I don't even think that's from our church.
It definitely is, because that's my first Pastor Harley haircut.
He's cutting my hair. Hopefully
no way my hair was anywhere near that short for years before coming to Christ listening. All right. Did we kick Mia out?
No, I think she left.
Maybe she's
I saw her trying to get
there goes Dan.
Get some people in. They're falling out. That's all right. So guys, how's your week been?
No.
That's true.
Pretty sad.
Pretty sad? What's going on?
I found out about graduation, nationals. My summer camp's canceled. That's about it.
Yeah, all those summer things. You know, no VBS this year, which is crazy. No Hershey trip. No. Dan's joining the room as Edward Witkowski official.
Wait, hold on. I don't know which one's the real Eddie now.
Hang on one second. Let me put our media.
Edward.
Wait, hold on. Mia.
Yes.
Does my shirt remind you of your middle school?
Yes. Very much. Okay, now I can see you guys.
Tyler, all I can see is the fake Hawaiian lei on the beach. Nobody can see you.
Did you change your shirt, Tyler?
No.
Oh.
I can try, see what it does.
It's a ghost lei. Ah. Jonathan Klein, are you eating another apple and putting a knife very close to your eye like last time? He's playing a dangerous game.
Max.
You have a green sleeping bag.
Yes, you should definitely put on your green sleeping bag, Tyler.
No, it doesn't work. What if I stop my video? Nope.
Hey, Chris has got it.
Max, what's up, man?
Oh man,
Welcome.
you guys.
Hey, there we go. I think we got everyone that's going to jump on now. So glad Edward Witkowski official could be here.
And this imposter.
My stream quality has been automatically lowered because my feed wasn't fast enough. Huh. Interesting. So guys, have you ever played the or done the thing called Thorns and Roses? I think that's what it's called.
Nope.
It's where you give your one bad and one good from the week. So, Tyler, we've already heard your bads. What's your rose from this week?
My last day as a senior in school is May 22nd.
May 22nd. I muted everyone, by the way, so you can unmute yourself if you're gonna talk. That way we don't get any buzzing, all that stuff. All right. Hey, Alyssa. Sweet, come on in. All right, somebody else. One good thing, one bad thing.
I'll go. I'll go with the good thing first. Or actually, the bad thing, because that's, I don't know. I don't really focus on the bad. Just having to wake up early for work while everyone else gets to sleep in because they don't have work kind of stinks. But the good thing is because I work in healthcare and they're always giving free stuff for healthcare. This week I won a free pair of Crocs.
Cool.
Yeah, I've been trying for 3 weeks. I finally got it. So.
Wait, hang on. Pause that. I'm really excited for you. Everybody welcome Jonathan Klein.
Jonathan. Yay.
I think this is the first time I've seen you, Jonathan. I didn't know if you still existed. I thought someone may have been covering up your murder. Like, I don't know. He's been checking in the Zoom calls every week.
He's been coming to Zoom. I don't know.
So they give you free stuff. Like, you can win free stuff when you go in?
So you had to like sign onto their website like 3 hours ahead of time and like get in line. and they gave away 20,000 pairs per day, and they were getting like 50, 60, or 500 to 600,000 people a day. And so my coworkers were getting it sporadically, and I was wearing like 5 or 6 work phones that were all in line. So I'm just like weighted down by cell phones. I looked like I had tumor. Like you ever see the pictures of like someone who got busted by the TSA like muling drugs, like packets of cocaine? That's what I looked like. I was just squares all over my body.
Worth it.
Yeah, and so I finally got a free pair of Crocs, and hopefully they're on their way. So
Sweet.
yeah,
Very cool.
I'd never buy them myself because they're just cheap shoes. But gosh darn it, they're free. I want them.
All right. Anyone else got a thorn or a rose from this week? I did not. Did we have fire ants up here?
Maybe.
Not many.
Maybe.
Yeah, we do, I think.
I thought what I was poking today was fire ants.
No, that was not fire ants.
Really?
Fire ants are more red
Yeah,
than that.
that makes sense. I just thought they were like Pennsylvania fire ants. I don't know. I haven't seen any though. Like in Florida, Texas, Tennessee, they're like everywhere. You know? Tennessee, once I lived in a house that was infected with, or not infected, infested with brown recluse. That was not fun. Yeah. One night I saw this like little spider like run across the carpet, and I whacked it with my hand, and then went to go look at it and was like, what kind of spider is this? And I took a photo of it, and someone online was like, that is a brown recluse. And I started looking it up, and then we put out glue traps, and we would replace our glue traps every single week and pull 30 to 60 brown recluse from our house. Never got bit. Thank you, Jesus. Never got bit. But like we put our shoes inside of boxes that were sealed, made sure nothing ever touched like the floor, made sure our bed was pulled away from the wall. We put the corners of our bed into bowls of diatomaceous earth. Like, I mean, like, we're really trying not to get bit. And once the opportunity came to leave that place, we ran and sprinkled diatomaceous earth, which looks like, you know, your great grandfather's cremation ash.
They're basically skeletons. It's basically skeleton dirt. I know because my dad used it in his tomato plants last year.
Yes, because it can kill the mites and stuff, right? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, we like sprinkled everything because we're like, we're not bringing these things to our next house. And we've never seen one since, which is good. So going into some of the questions. So when was the last time that you like took some time and like unplugged, like took some intentional downtime for yourself?
Does writing or drawing count?
Absolutely.
Then I've been doing that a lot.
I would probably draw more if I was as good as you. But my 4-year-old shows me up all the time, so.
Drawing takes practice. Everybody says they can't draw, but it takes years. You have to practice.
When I was a senior in high school, I joined an art class, and the professor or the teacher tried to give me a C, and I worked my tail off the entire time, and he was like, your work's just not A quality. And I sat in the room for 2 hours debating my teacher until I left with an A. He was like, fine, if I give you an A, will you just leave? I was like, yes, I will. But I did have some stuff that looked much better than it did. But I think I'm just such a severe handicap that I'm not sure if it's worth my time. but you're good. So
Today I was trying to draw Ahsoka Tano from the seventh
Mm.
season of Clone Wars, and I was trying to do the main profile of her, but I got frustrated because I couldn't get the face right because it was small. So I was just like, whatever. I'll just do a face close up so that it's easier to do details.
oh, cool. JR, what's up, man? Glad you could join us. We, Yana and Kai and I, yesterday, we were working out in the garden, and we would take turns using these clippers to like clip the bottom. I don't know, something Yana was having us do. But we took out a blanket and laid it out in the grass and just like laid in the grass for a while. And that was like such a good time of being able to unplug. We also bought a fire pit last night and spent some extra time last night around the fire roasting rainbow marshmallows. That's the only marshmallows they had left at Walmart. So that was some good time. Somebody else, some time that you've spent intentionally. Do you ever try to get away from your phone for a little while?
Literally, anytime I'm with my family, I leave my phone in my purse. So I'm like, I'm not doing work. Like, I need to get away. That's funny. Also, Marley.
Marley, what's up? She looks so stoic.
She's there's someone riding their bike outside. So
Oh, okay.
Is she named after from Marley and Me?
No.
From Bob Marley.
She's not.
Bob Marley.
Yeah, Bob Marley. But anyway, yeah, that's my 2 cents.
Awesome. Yeah, now it's so interesting. Now there are places that are offering retreats where you pay them to lock up your phone. I think they're called brick retreats. And so they put your phone inside of like a lead box where there is no signal, and they don't give it back till the end of the retreat. And people are coming back and they're like, my life has changed. This is so amazing, so wonderful. Because we can't get away long enough to do it, you know.
And then they just go right.
That's true. That's true. And I have to intentionally set time away from the phone because I like being on it too much. I will be on it all the time. And so there are times where I'm like, okay, I'm going to go plug in my phone upstairs, you know, because if I have it plugged in near me and I hear it buzz, I'm going to be like, I need to go check and see what that is. Did someone text me? Did I go to Instagram? Got to reply on something. And I'll go back and go back and go back. So what do you think Sabbath means? Define
Day of
Sabbath.
rest.
Day of rest? Somebody else?
I think it means setting time for yourself to relax and focus on God.
Yeah. I think that's a good definition. Anybody else? There are these guys called the Hasidic Jews that are super intense about their Sabbath time, and they take all of these like modern day equivalents to like strange biblical verses, at least strange to me, and they'll do things like they'll set all of their lights on timers because they're not allowed to flick the light on and off when they're entering or leaving their house, and they have like these stipulations that they go to that almost seems like Sabbath takes way more work than it does to actually rest. And so yeah. What do you think the balance is between these day of rest, these times when you're trying to unwind, you're trying to spend some time with God and enjoy His creation, versus like, you know, I have a cousin who's 33 and spends like all day every day playing video games and like he doesn't work. He mooches off relatives, all that kind of stuff. What if he said, I'm Sabbathing all the time. I'm like a Sabbath pro. Where's the balance in between those?
I feel like there is some of what's intent.
What's his intent? Yeah. So how do you carry a good intention into your Sabbath time?
I guess in a sense of have that mindset of you're resting to be able to work better.
Yeah, I mean, I think that can be it. I think, your Sabbath time can help you. It can be a time where you're realigning yourself with God, right? Where you're stepping away from the busyness and the priorities and the pressure and the anxieties of day-to-day life, right? So it's like a time that you're building in that you're saying, yeah, my phone's in my purse, right? I'm in America, so I don't have a purse. In Thailand, men wear purses, and they're manly purses, and they're awesome. But I don't have one here. But a time where I'm setting my phone aside or something like that, where I'm not going to be distracted by those things, and allowing God to speak into those spaces. And realigning, readjusting priorities. I think that's one of the ways that we can kind of set those intentions is just going, I'm going to spend some time relaxing and unwinding and setting aside space that God can speak into, which is good stuff. In your like weekly schedule that you guys have set out for yourself, and I know schedules look a little bit different right now, maybe. Really quick, Alyssa, are you on a like? I'm just imagining you on like a beach in Paraguay, like in a in like a hut or something. Like what space are you in? I can't see you.
I'm on my back porch.
Your back porch, okay.
I'm on my back porch.
You can see through the roof in your back porch?
Part of this is roofed and the other part is not.
Ah, okay. It looks like you're on like a desert island. Like you're Sabbathing hardcore right now. So in your weekly rhythms, do you have like a set aside Sabbath right now? That's every single week, or do you just kind of find it as it comes?
I sit on my back porch a lot.
So do you have like a set time? You're like, hey, Friday night, this is my time.
Usually just a little while after I get up, I'll sit out.
Okay, so like your mornings are your set aside time right now.
My internet kind of, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oops. So somebody else. Do you have a set aside time, or do you just find it as it comes?
I would say as it comes.
As it comes. I think mine's a mixture of both. I have my like monthly one that I plan out, or at least I did. I really haven't done the monthly thing since the quarantine. Right now it's mornings for me, because that's like mornings. Kaya doesn't wake up until 9 o'clock or something, and Yana doesn't wake up till noon. Not that late, but 9:30 or 10 or something. And so my mornings right now are the kind of peaceful times where I can spend some time talking with Jesus and doing those things. And then we try to take my days off, either Tuesday or Saturday, and go do something as a family to Sabbath together. What's up? Oh man, Yana's on the live stream right now. She just saw what I said. She said, I do not wake up that late. Busted. That's funny. So what kind of rest recharges you guys?
Some quality time alone without others around. At some points, it can be hard because where I am, there are 2 dogs that like to annoy each other. Then there's my siblings. And then that's about it.
Do you have to share a room with anybody?
Yeah, my second oldest sister, yeah, Kirsten. We share rooms. So, and for mornings, it hasn't exactly been peaceful because now my dog has been waking me up in the morning to take him out. And last 2 times it was 6:30ish. Today it was 6 o'clock. So
AM.
yes,
Oh man, I didn't know that existed.
it did when I went to Meadowbrook. Yay!
No, I've woken up that early before. Oh, Yana said she sleeps that late to prepare her body for a lot of work.
Yeah, there's some. I won't say any names, but one of our family
They've hacked the system.
sleeps a bit late, basically.
They
They would sleep until a certain time. Yeah, sleep in pretty late. I won't say who though because I don't want to.
Yeah, they might watch the live.
Yeah.
So somebody else. Does anyone recharge in a different way? Guys, a lot of work. One second. I've got my little one right here. Hey. I am. You want to come say hi on the live stream? She ran away. Does anyone else recharge in a different way? So I can take my alone time, but if I have too much alone time, it drains me. You know, because I'm an extrovert. I like being around people. It's the hardest nights for me to go to sleep are tonight and Wednesday nights because I come home like from hanging out with you guys, even if it's on a digital scale. Like right now, like I feel great, you know. And so then like when it comes to resting afterwards, I'm like, I can't go to sleep. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like. Mia shakes her head to be.
It's so funny because I'm a huge introvert and you are such an extrovert. Yet somehow we work well.
That's right.
I love my alone time.
I like my limited alone time. But I'm a big. Well, I almost said I'm a big player. I'm not a big player. I am a person who enjoys play, and not necessarily theater. I just like to to make games and have fun. And did I talk Wednesday about the or did I just tell my small group about the adventure book? I think I showed the video in the beginning. Let me go grab it. I'm going to show you guys.
Guys, you
All
should
right,
be
now
here in
now that
Hawaii
he's
with
gone,
me.
now that he's gone, time to really lead this. All right, how's everyone doing tonight?
Good,
Dan.
Edward.
Good.
All right.
Oh, he's back. Oh,
Was my replacement filling in for me?
The official Eddie was speaking.
So this is our adventure challenge book. All right. And so this is what we've been doing lately. And it has basically a little thing on it that says how much money something's going to cost, when to do it, and how long it'll take. And it'll give it like a couple of other things, like it involves shopping or being in the house or exercise. I'm not sure what all these things mean, or being outdoors. And they have little scratch off sections. So you don't know what the challenge is until you scratch it off. And then once you scratch it off, you have to do it before going in. And so our first one that we did, that one's kind of hard to see, but that was the photo that we took. They have these little stickies on it that you could put Polaroids on. And our first one was going to go get a piñata and hang it up somewhere. And instead of swinging a stick, you have to use your best kung fu moves with punches and kicks. And so we destroyed a piñata at our house. And our next one that we're going to do probably Tuesday is to get we might do it tomorrow afternoon because this one's easy. To get a large bucket of water, find several fruits and vegetables and put them in a bucket and basically go bobbing for fruits and vegetables. As a family, we'll create a point system and see who wins. I think myself, because Yana's mouth is like tiny. And I've got...
I hope she didn't hear that.
Tiny in a good way, babe. I've got like stretchy skin. I feel like I can open my mouth really big. And like, I don't know if this is going to make me a cooler old person or like a weird old person. But my skin already is like super elastic. I don't know why. So I feel, I could do that better when I was a kid, but when I was real young, I could take my leg and pull it backwards and prop my foot up here from going the wrong way. But that also, I think, led to the dislocation of my knees, so it didn't work out so well.
you think that's cool? Wait till I turn my camera on and dislocate my shoulder. That's where it really gets interesting.
Can you really do it?
I mean, anyone can do it. It's just how committed.
I mean, can you like? There are some people that can do it. And it's like, just ordinary.
No, most of my most of my hypermobility is in my fingers and my back, so I can bridge really well, and I know you guys are really interested in seeing that.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Bridge is this one, right? You go.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
I can't do a bridge that well because my back is already more curved than normal as it is. So, yeah.
What is this? That's Tyler, isn't it?
Yep.
I was almost like, ladies and gentlemen, we have been graced by his presence.
Nope. Just Tyler.
What if it really was him then? Tyler, that was funny. That was a good one.
Good enough one.
Yeah, good enough. Good enough. So what are some ways that this week you can create a more intentional Sabbath space?
What was the question?
What are some ways this week that you can create like a more intentional Sabbath space? Like bring some intentionality into it.
Yeah, that's a good question, Chris. What do you think?
Like a pro. Dan, when you turn 18, you got to come back as a youth leader and then stay with us forever.
Yeah, yeah. Sounds great. I mean, I'd feel bad for the kids that I'm teaching, but I mean,
It's the makings of a great youth leader.
I'm already 18, so
There we go. Let's do it. Are you going to stay with us forever? Because that was the other part of that arrangement.
hopefully, if I'm allowed.
Awesome. All right, no ideas?
For the question, maybe
Yeah.
like set a timer for each day or a day, and like for that amount of time, just focus on reading a Bible or talking to Jesus.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I like to set a timer or set a reminder. For a long time, I had Luke 10:2. I had an alarm set at 10:02 every morning and every evening that would go off, and it was a reminder to pray for workers in the vineyard, and it worked really well until 10:02 here often ended up being a staff meeting on Monday morning, and so my alarm would go off right in the middle of it. It was like, sorry. But I like those reminders. If you have a set time every day, maybe it's like right after your last Zoom class ends or something like that, and you're like, you just have a reminder that says take 10 or something like that, and find a space somewhere. I like that.
I'm one of the kids that were homeschooled before everyone was sent home. So
So you're like, this ain't nothing.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, I mean, unlike Dan, he must be in a whole different world at this point.
Yeah, I haven't
Right,
even
Dan?
seen Dan tonight.
who's Dan? I'm constantly forgetting the names of all my students, so I
What?
have no idea who you're talking about.
All right. Well, hey, try to find some space this week. Love the idea of setting an alarm. If you're trying to find little moments in between and stuff like that, you might look at downloading. There's an app. It's a pretty cool app. It is called. One second, I gotta look for it. Sorry, I have like 300 apps. Bible Screen by Faith Life. And they have like multiple sizes for anything. So you might like make even just have a verse, have kind of like the theme verse of your life or something. And you can go to it, or one that you've liked or that you read recently or something like that. And you can add it as the background to your phone. So let's say right here, inside the app, you can hit wallpapers any size and find one that fits your device. And it'll filter everything.
What's it called?
And when you go back, you can pick up these things and they'll resize to your phone, and so then you can save them, or you can right in there hit use as wallpaper. I guess you do have to save it first. Save image. Right, and then inside of there you can boom.
Tyler, it's called Bible Screen.
Bible screen, sorry. Lock screen. So, you can set it up on your phone and have that as just the reminder of that verse. So when you do have your phone or something like that, take those seconds of reflection. But finding that time is good stuff. Good stuff to do. All right. Well, that's all I got for you guys tonight. You want to try to play a game?
Or
Okay. Have you guys ever heard of Jackbox?
Oh, I have.
You have? Have you played them before?
Once, but I don't have the game. I had to use the free online thing, and my computer is upstairs.
Oh. I've
Those games stress me out.
Really?
I hate them.
Wait, what games?
It's basically a drawing game where you have to guess what each person drew.
Well, there's a bunch of different
And
ones.
Oh.
The Jackbox.
You have to be extremely creative, and I am not.
Hey,
So it'd be
not
funny to see.
official Eddie.
What's up?
Oh.
Which Jackbox do you have?
I don't know. I've never played any of them.
Okay.
But I didn't know which one to buy.
Well, I mean, I already own the party pack. So
how would you play a Jackbox game on Zoom?
Share
well,
your screen?
yeah, so what we would do is I could share my screen if we wanted to just use it.
What? Okay, yeah, let's do it. Share your screen.
Okay.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Oh boy, that's a long list of stuff that I'm not going to read and hit accept. Okay.
Sounds about right.
Oh geez, this is loud. Okay.
Rice, that picture almost looked like William Penn.
Okay.
John Wesley.
How many people do we have here? Oh my gosh, it's so loud.
I don't
hear it.
We can't hear anything.
Yeah.
Copyright.
Oh,
We have
I can hear it.
Dan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hold up. Give me a second before my ears bleed.
I don't want to play.
Yeah,
Too late.
So
No, I'm gonna leave the meeting.
How many people are
Jugar.
Emer's with us now.
Sí. Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, y tú?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
too. Classic Emer in his American accent. Yeah, same to you, pal.
Super bien.
I changed my voice this week.
Sure.
Who else?
And that's why there's this little silhouette down at the bottom right.
Hola. Donde
100?
es
Oh, I know who I can be.
Donde
Oh,
está tú?
oh, this is gonna be great.
So lice water.
Oh wow, they got rid of James.
Well,
Well, he
yeah.
doesn't work here anymore.
That was fast.
How do you in the
Does
phone
this
in the
work
phone?
fine?
Tyler challenged us to attend our service.
Wait, where is it? Where is it?
How do you do this?
Go to
What
Chrome
happened?
or
What
whatever
happened?
your
What
search
happened? What
engine
happened?
is, jackbox.tv, and then put in the 4-digit code.
Oh, that's what I have to do.
Okay.
No.
Yeah,
No.
Tyler.
Oh, you know, the official Eddie Wiskowski is always ready and willing to help.
Okay, I don't see the code.
Bam.
Wait, what's the code? Okay.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Who is getting the feedback?
Not me.
I'm getting it, but it's not me.
Oh wait, I am getting it.
Here.
I don't know who it is.
Hey guys, my name's Mia.
Daddy, I want to play that game too.
How do you play
Wait,
this?
I didn't see the code. Where was the code at?
Yeah, what's the code?
I want that red one.
Wait, is this an app?
Do the red one, Dad. I love it.
Guys, I'm confused.
Or maybe the blue one.
Eddie, do you need the code?
Oh, okay.
Blue one.
Say that again, Bryce.
Blue one.
Do you need the code?
Blue
Yeah,
one.
I didn't see
I
it.
want the
Oh,
So
there,
are you,
NPF.
are you looking at Zoom?
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay.
Mama, I thought you was nice. Oh.
I'm having a lot of fun.
Let's go.
By the way, Mia, aren't you an NPFL on the Myers-Briggs?
Mia, we can't hear you.
Guys, how do you play this?
I said there is no NFPL or NPFL. Also, I don't like Myers-Briggs.
This sounds right. Yes!
Hey guys, I'm Kyle.
I think I got this one wrong. Oh, yes. Man. Ah! Only one player got that one correct.
I'm so bad at this.
Wow.
I'm confused.
Eddie, you killed it. Round 2.
Are these the categories?
What's this game called? Jack in the Box?
It's on jackbox.tv.
Jackbox TV.
.tv. Yeah.
Can I join? Enter 4-letter code. NPFL. Enter your name. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but let's do it.
Are there modern payphones?
I have no.
I mean, I hope it's true.
Is it whoever answers first?
I think
Yes.
you get points, but it also rewards whoever answered first.
Ugh, that's creepy. That would scare me. Ah, that's why.
Only
Bryce,
Darn.
take that.
No more Rhode Islanders. Oh, booyah.
I'm doing terrible on this one.
Hi, a launch bot. Oh no, I got it wrong.
One.
Eddie, again.
Man,
Oh, wow.
cumulative.
Oh.
It's just because I didn't it the first time, I set myself up for success.
Skyrocketed.
I have to
Turn
keep
around.
I have to keep switching between tabs. So
Yeah, I do too on a computer. I think it also rewards people who can read faster, and that's not fair.
That's a lie. Are you kidding me?
oh well.
Candy?
Oh no, this is terrible. I don't eat Pop Tarts.
Shame on
I
you.
believe
I know there's
Shame on you.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good one.
got all of them wrong so far.
Me too.
I can't tell if I got it right or wrong.
This sounds awesome.
Oh, I got that right.
There's no way. I mean, it's
Oh, I
maybe
know.
it's sponsored.
I know the answer to this one.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought it was true.
Oh dang it.
I'm bad at this game.
Would it really be
I
wedding cake? Dang it. I got that wrong too.
I can believe that one.
But why wedding? You know, it'd be like cake.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it tastes expensive. The Pop Tarts are like $80.
Oh, I clicked wrong.
This is I don't know.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh,
What was it?
it was true.
Oh yay.
Oh, God. Oh. Darn it,
Wow, that was a miracle. Yeah, Bryce closed in. He was coming for me. Cool. What other games are there? This was neat. Though I feel like really hard to play. Sort of.
So
if you don't have
the rest of
screens
them,
like I
the
do.
rest of them are like max 8 players. This
I
is
think
the
we'll
only
be good. I don't think we're having more than 8, right?
plus.
How many are playing right now?
I think only 6, so we could definitely swap games if we wanted to.
Speak Irish. Isn't that just English?
What?
Damn. I got that right.
Yes.
What does that mean?
They
Speak
can't
Irish.
speak Irish?
The Romans took over Ireland. Oh no, that was England. The England, England.
That was also like 2,000 years
Doing
ago.
this for Kyle.
This seems like
Oh,
way
what
too specific to be false.
Are they considering Celtic to be Irish?
Your
No,
internet.
I want to see I want to see their research.
Oh, that's true. I don't even read the question.
Good, don't read it.
Great game, Dan. Asking inappropriate questions.
Luxembourg, isn't
No,
that really small?
I'll be honest. Like some of the other games are, there's questions like that that can get a little worse. So I was a little surprised when Eddie was like, "Hey, let's play Jackbox." But,
Oh, really? Some of them can be inappropriate?
yeah. Oh wait, I didn't even read this. Okay.
don't worry. They're all
Honestly,
Was
worse.
that a
I
lie?
think for the most part, without the audio, it would be fine.
I
But
want you to know, cats taste
yeah.
nothing like whiskers.
Ants are the ones that use their antennas for smell.
I like Dusty Springfield's music.
I feel like some of them are too specific to be false. You know?
Yeah, they're really good at creating lines. I thought it was actually 3 years.
Oh!
It's probably 3 years.
What was it?
So, probably first. Let's go.
Wow.
Okay. No,
How the mighty have fallen.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
I gotta do this. Ooh. No pressure.
Oh, this is some weird.
Stephen King.
I'm gonna win.
Is that the Mormon place?
Yeah, the Mormons. Oh,
Oh,
no.
wow.
Tyler, you don't even know where that
Goatees
is.
are never allowed.
Oh, okay, good. I know the answer to this.
Oh
I
no.
thought-
Is it a truth one? Is he really?
Are they
No.
good?
He
Oh, wow.
is? No, he's not.
Dang.
Tyler, you just said you knew the answer.
Did that say Tuesdays with Maury?
Yeah, Tuesdays with Maury. It's a book.
No, that is false.
How would you know, Tyler?
Because I've read the book. Look it up.
Oh,
Oh, that sounds.
Mitch Albom was the one who wrote it. Look it up.
I thought you were talking about the last
no.
question, not.
It's not in the book. Were they in a band, right? It was the author. Are they in some kind of band right now, right?
It's who wrote Tuesdays with Maury, right?
Cats were briefly popular in the 1950s.
Who wrote Tuesdays with Maury?
Tuesdays with Maury was written by Mitch Albom in
Jonathan.
1997.
Super
Bam.
fast. What?
Jonathan is crushing it.
1904 with a wooden leg? That's impressive.
Oh, this looks funny.
Ah!
Oh, that's a lie.
Seriously, Jonathan knows all of these answers.
Oh,
I'm in dead last place this time.
that's wrong.
I lost to Tyler by freaking 5 points. I'm
Come on,
upset.
Kyle. I'm doing
Final
this for
round.
you.
This is where you close the lead.
Look
All
away.
right. We have to have an Edward at the top. No.
Oh, I clicked.
Wait, in the
Just
show?
be in my league.
Yeah, I clicked the wrong one. Darn it.
Yeah, it's a true and false.
Marilyn Monroe.
Do these all look like contests? These all like guess?
Ah!
Ow!
They're doing bad at this. I'm a random celebrity.
Ah!
They're all lies. This is awful. I don't even know who Bill Pullman is. I answered truth every single time.
I'm committed.
I think this one is actually true. This is the only one that's true.
Yeah, that one's true. Darn it.
Right. Finally pays to be right.
This is where I lose. Michael Jackson. Okay, there has to be more than one truth here. Charlie Chan.
What's with all these lookalike contests?
Come on. Oh, I got
Oh, wait, what? How did I get?
The real Ed wins.
Ah.
This is ridiculous.
One of
How
us had
far I
to.
am. Even Eddie passed me.
How close was I? Ah, I wasn't even that close.
At least I beat Jonathan.
Oh man.
All right, I'm gonna have to go. In a couple of like half an hour, my family is doing FaceTime with my family from across the country.
Cool. Well, have fun.
I will.
Bye, Jenna.
Bye. Have fun.
Thanks. I didn't even read this one. I just answered.
Oh. I said, darn it.
Is this still streaming to YouTube?
Good question.
800 salutes.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Wait, what did Bryce ask?
We're still
We're
streaming to YouTube.
This is quality content.
We're an hour and 37 minutes in now. A 5-hour egg was still.
Oh no, I didn't read the rest of the
This is
question.
a Cadbury egg.
Darn it.
I don't know what a Ferbergy egg was.
Fabergé? It's a
Fabergé,
very
that's what I
famous-
thought.
It's like made of like gold and diamonds. They're like priceless.
Wow.
And a Cadbury egg is made of chocolate and cream.
I wouldn't say priceless. I'd give him.
Oh, that's a lie.
I'd give him a $10 bill. Huh. Again, I feel like this is oddly specific.
From the country of Bhutan.
Who lives in Bhutan?
What?
Hey.
I've got everyone wrong so far.
Bad luck
I
to be
guess I
buried at 81, of course.
I guess I should read the question.
This sounds like an awesome plan.
Where did they get balloons though?
I feel like this is like one of the veterans, you know, or like how do we defeat the American soldiers, you know, and like their little kid overhears and is like, you should drop snakes on balloons. Was that a lie or the truth?
It was
a lie.
Oh, gross.
Who's still on here?
Hold on, it could be paint. Stripping
Mia
paint.
leave?
Stripping paint.
Oh,
Oh,
Mia?
okay.
How rude, Mia.
Form of art.
It's gotta be stripping paint. Never mind.
The library. Librarian's the most stressful job. Yeah, right.
Tyler, don't knock it till you try it, man. All those stamps and books. It's hectic out there.
And the Dewey
They're just gonna
Decimal
write-
System.
That's right.
Who even uses that beyond libraries?
What's the answer?
That's the only people that need to use it. How to use a jackhammer? Yeah, right.
Oh, don't. Come on. I'm catching up. This next round is my round.
Sure, Tyler, sure.
Here's
Round of
Keith.
Tyler's.
Another
Stephen
Stephen
King
King
again.
question.
Billboard
Goodbye.
magazine.
Friends. Oh, I still need to watch that show.
Oh,
Oh, it's a lie.
0 people got it correct. That sounds awesome. I want to go to China's Forbidden City.
Forbidden Eddie.
And I want to go to Wuhan one day.
Keanu Reeves.
That sounds like the truth to me.
Oh. I'll get this next one.
No way.
Whoa.
What?
I feel like
I got it wrong.
yes.
I knew it. I knew it was true, and I accidentally hit no. That's
Oh.
yikes.
They're small.
In case of emergency.
I feel like this one can't be. What? Man.
I thought they were a fancy hotel. I guess not.
Oh, I feel like.
Oh no, why did I say true to that?
Oh, it's a lie. Oh, good.
That doesn't make any sense.
I didn't realize that it said outhouse at first.
Booyah, yes.
Yeah, I did not see the word outhouse. I answered before I finished.
Tyler, I'm coming for you.
I can do this. Final round. Ooh. It's one subject, right? Yeah.
Ooh, Shaq rap lyrics.
Who is that? Oh, I feel like this is Eddie's.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Eddie's gonna get that.
Super Shaquille.
What? What is this?
Well, Shaq rap lyrics. Shaq. Oh, why? How would anyone know this? Yo, I get busy. Pack more speed than K.
I don't know any of Shaq's raps.
Chris
Oh,
got
I'm scared. Eddie, do you know who this guy is?
I mean, I've gotten all of them right so far, but
Kobe.
My man Kobe is my BFF.
oh, R.I.P.
Bam, 75.
Knick knack Shack attack. Give a dog a bone.
Oh. Third round always kills me. I rhyme.
I rhyme so wild. They call me Ace
It'll be about
Ventura.
pets, so you guys know.
Forget.
Get Tony Danza, I'm the boss.
Ah!
Ooh, last question.
Oh, Tyler, I don't know if I caught up, man.
Third
Oh, man, how much? What was the score?
Ooh, ooh.
Oh, you pulled away with being the first to answer.
Jenna and Jonathan, shame on you.
I think they left. Alright, I'm gonna leave too. It was nice seeing you guys.
All right.
Wow, way to abandon us, Bryce.
Bye, Bryce.
Yeah.
It's my
Wait,
last round.
I'm still getting the rap lyrics. Oh, there we go. Wait, who's still in?
This would be really funny.
I'd say it's true.
I said true.
Oh, no one got it
no
right.
one got it. No one got it. Okay. Easter Island still has.
What?
What?
I guess they would technically be gravestones in a sense.
No, stop it.
Was arrested.
That's not
in
true.
a...
No, for real?
What? How? That there's no way. Bananas. Oh yeah, I was gonna feast on Warren. He can wait.
How does that relate
Bananas
to bananas?
are like important to everything. I believe this to be true.
Oh.
It is
Oh, Dan. Way to be appropriate.
just the appropriate.
Hey, don't forget who wanted to do this, Tyler, all right?
You.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Actually,
all
Eddie.
right.
Clinton.
Yeah.
The adult section.
Oh no. Oh, thank you. Thank you. No, I don't know why I did that.
Oh, that was funny.
Why did we all say truth to that? Obviously.
Oh, booyah. Round 2.
Oh man, I've got to catch up to Tyler. That's right.
Goats, Brazil, lizards, syrup, middlers.
Oh no, this could get gnarly.
Brazil? I know nothing about Brazil. Bolivia is not. Brazil? Bolivia is Florida's.
Wow, Kaya.
We are here.
Kayana! Hi,
Kaya just
Kaya.
walked into my room, or into my office, wearing Yana's wedding dress.
Oh.
Wow, Kaya, you look beautiful.
Okay, stay right there. Where's your phone? Can I borrow real quick the picture? Because yours better quality. Sorry, guys. This is very important to me. She said, "Can I wear this on my wedding day?" This is so beautiful. And I said, "Of course."
Alyssa.
Oh, my darn it. It's true.
My hands straight. Yep.
Oh, it's a lie.
Smile. Where's your teeth?
Why did I? No. I know the answer to that, and I picked the wrong one. I just didn't read it.
Okay, go back.
Goats have
Crazy
rectangular pupils. What's the last one? Oh, there's one more. Syrup.
What?
True.
Let's check it out.
Dang.
Beautiful though.
Oh,
There we go.
Eddie, is that you?
The real Ed?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, that's
Or is it?
Dan. Oh.
Alright, after this round, I'm gonna head out.
Me
So
too.
if you
Me
guys
too.
want, I can just keep this going if you want, but I'm gonna
See
leave.
names.
Up to everyone else. I'm out.
Sit down, yeah, sit down, smile. I need to see your beautiful teeth.
Tyler, you can continue going by yourself.
No, I'm
Oh.
leaving. My show's on soon. American Idol.
The name Chad means weird
I
pants.
really wanted that to be true.
I wonder if Cody's name's on here. Crooked.
Gotta go to Thailand. I made this from Thailand.
This is not going well for me.
Hi,
My
Kaya.
brother-in-law's name is Cameron.
I work with a Kathy. Boom, I'm getting all these right.
No.
The name Chelsea means difficult. Oh, I got that
man.
Oh, no one got it right. Ball.
I think this one's true. Because
Ah.
calvo in Spanish is bald.
Well, that's true. Last one. A lie.
One player got it correct. And it was this guy. Oh, no. Hey, at least we got 2 heads on the board. Tyler, great job. Good way to finish it out. Oh, by 55 points. If I would have gotten that one right that you got wrong, that would have been it. All right, hey, Fun hanging out, guys. Dan, thanks for showing
Bye,
us those games.
everyone.
Yeah, for sure.
Hi, Edward and Edward.
It was good to
and
see you,
also-
Alyssa.
She's muted, but there we go. No.
All right, have a good night, everyone. See ya.
Bye, Edward.
See ya.
It's the real Edward. Thank you very much.
Bye,
Goodbye, the
real
real Edward. Bye, Kyle.